Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are not subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Today I am going to give you the recipe for my miracle elixir on how I actually make my hair grow. So things that you will need is MTG. I know this was a rave about some years ago, but you're going to need some MTG. You're also going to need some argan oil or whatever type of oil of your choice. You're going to need your favorite kind of hair grease. This is actually for a friend. I actually use lanolin because I like the way that comes out because I don't want any perfumes in it or anything. But you use whatever type of hair grease that you would like to use. It is up to you. And then a must is Jamaican black castor oil. So since this is a new jar, because she went and bought it, it's completely full. So what I'm going to have to do is take some of this out because we're going to melt it. So I already told her that I am going to put a big chunk of it into a Ziploc bag and give it to her just so she can keep it, and then she could put this in her hair or however she uses it. And I'm just going to take out some, because we're going to end up putting the oil in there. And that's why you can't use a full jar, because then all the oil will overfill and it won't fit. And going about right here. So all of this that's in this bag, after I clean it up and being messy, is going to her. That's all her. She can have that. So you're basically left with about this much, because you're going to add the oil into it. So what I'm going to do is pop this in the microwave and melt the grease down. And once the grease is melted down, I will come back with the next step. But before I leave, I want to tell you guys to make sure that the grease bottle that you're using is plastic and not some type of metal or anything on it, because the last time I made my stuff, it was of course a heavy duty plastic jar, bottle, and what happened is I didn't know the label that they put on there had some type of foil on it. In the back, I couldn't see it because it wasn't clear. So I put it in the microwave and I kind of melted the jar. So make sure that your grease jar, which most of them come like that anyway, it's pretty standard, is plastic. So you're going to pop this into the microwave until it's basically completely melted, and I will be right back. Okay, so I put this in the microwave for about 3 minutes, and you want to make sure it's not too hot or else you won't be able to touch it, and then you're going to have to wait for it to cool down. So it's really easy. The only thing I'm going to do is add this argan oil to it that is made by one and only argan oil, no, Moroccan oil. I knew this. I knew I was saying something wrong. Moroccan oil. And this is about 1 tablespoon that's in here because I've really been using it. And I use this because it smells nice and it kind of gives my hair somewhat of a sheen. Alright, so now that we've got that in there, it smells really good. I'm going to come back with Jamaican black castor oil and add about a tablespoon of that in there. And the reason why I'm using this Jamaican black castor oil is because the Jamaican black castor oil is actually really good for your hair and scalp anyway. It also strengthens and moisturizes your hair, and it promotes hair growth and thickening of hair. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so of that in here. Alright, now that that's in there, I'm going to go with my big daddy, which is this MTG. Now, MTG was actually made for horses, and I don't even think you can go on his site anymore. I've tried to go to his site. I can't find it. Actually, I think the site might be down. So, and I've been trying for years, too. what was I saying? So with that being said, you need to mix all this up to get all the contents in there. And since it was made for horses, it's got sulfur in it. Anybody can use sulfur. You could get sulfur off the internet. You could get sulfur at the, well, at least you used to. At least where I live at, you can't get pure sulfur anymore at the health food store. So basically what he did was take some sulfur and probably a little bit more ingredients and put that in here with some oil. Now, if anybody has used dog mane back in the day, you know what that smells like. And a lot of people have said that this stinks. Now, you can get this off of Amazon. I have seen this off of Amazon and you can order it. I don't know if it's by Shapley's, but I'm pretty sure you could type Shapley's MTG in the search bar in Amazon and it will come up. Now, before his site was shut down, or her, I really don't know who that was, they made a lavender one that smelled like lavender because people kept complaining that it smelled. They didn't like the way it smelled. This doesn't bother me because I think it smells like dog mane. So if you use dog mane back in the day, you know exactly what it smells like. So you're going to make sure you shake this up, and then you're going to put about a tablespoon of that in there as well. And the reason why I like MTG is because MTG has literally made my hair grow. Now, your hair ain't gonna be down to your butt overnight, but if you do use this, use it at night, especially if you're gonna go to work or any type of event, because you will smell it. So put it in at night and then put in your favorite moisturizer right over it when you wake up, and that smell should have dissipated some. I'm not going to say it's going to be completely gone because obviously you're putting this on your scalp, but what you're going to do is put this on your scalp and leave it on there, and yeah, and then go about your day and use your favorite moisturizer to, I guess you could say, mask the smell of it, or where people can't really smell it unless they're sitting right on top of your head. That's the only way that's going to happen if somebody smells it, if they're just like right on top of you. So we're going to mix all of this together, and then you're going to put this to the side or in the refrigerator, and then you are done. This is how I make my miracle hair elixir that promotes my hair to grow and thicken up very, very fast. And by very fast, I mean like within, I'm not gonna say you don't see results tomorrow, but within a week you should at least see some growth going, and then within 2 weeks you should see some major growth going. Now, with that being said, I have used this on my mom, and she says that when she puts it on, maybe about after a week her scalp starts to itch. Wash it out and then do it again, okay? So it also works better if you keep your hair braided as well. So if you wear a lot of wigs, you can put this on your scalp, massage it in there, and then put your wig on right on top of this, and you should be seeing a significant amount of growth. So don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and we're almost done. I will see you guys on Saturday. Saturday I got a special treat. It won't be a beauty tutorial nor a hair tutorial. It's just something that I thought would be fun. So if you guys are